Today's Easy Honor battle is on a skiff against Corsair Graymon. It's a battle on the water on a boat. The only encounter in the game you're going to have like this. And the goal is to get the Intransigent Warhammer. This is the only place you're going to find it is if you fight these guys on the water. The reason we want the Intransigent Warhammer is it knocks all creatures prone, no save throw, if you kill a target or land a critical hit. So if you're going up against a large group of enemies or are creating a crit build, then this is a weapon that's going to come in very handy. Now, it kind of gets sidelined because it doesn't have a lot of extra damage dealing properties, but knocking a group of people prone when you're surrounded, it could be quite invaluable. So we want this Warhammer. We're going to show you how to get it, as well as the other three unique weapons that Corsair Graymon's carrying on him: the Bow of the Banshee, Shining Staver-of-Skulls, and Duergar's Greatsword. And we're going to show you how to get all the equipment these duergar are carrying. Really easy. We're going to just knock them all into the water. But you have to be careful about how you do this in the beginning. So let's go ahead and show you how to acquire all these weapons.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
So the real key to make this honor battle an easy fight is to have the ability to push people around with our attacks. So our Tav is a College of Swords bard who has Mobile Flourish, which allows them to push creatures back 20 feet with their ranged attack, and afterwards we can teleport to the target if we need to jump onto their boat really quickly. We also have our Warlock with the Repelling Blast for their Eldritch Invocation, which allows them to push creatures 15 feet away. And again, these are ranged attacks, right? So we're going to give potion speed to these guys so they can attack multiple creatures, and that should even the odds pretty quickly. We also have a Way of the Open Hand Monk with Flurry of Blows Push, so if we get our monk onto the boat, they can start pushing people into the water. And then we have our Barbarian, who of course can throw or push with their strength and move people around as needed that way.
Expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you?
Now, if we use the athletic option to push him into the water here, we will lose those three unique weapons that he has on his person. They'll be gone forever. But if we attack him and then get him into the water, we will be able to recover these, and we'll show you how that's possible.
Get her, fellas.
So, Graymon's perhaps the most intimidating of these fighters. His strength is 19, which gives him a strength saving throw plus 7. He has a constitution saving throw plus 6. And he can disarm you with his attacks. The next most intimidating fighter on this boat is probably Mindmaster Kettle, because of their mind mastery, which causes an enemy to make a weapon attack against one of their own allies. We definitely don't want that happening against us, as we could get knocked off the boat ourselves. Otherwise, these guys aren't very intimidating. You're going to see that most of them will be knocked off the ship before you get a chance to fight. Jairus could be potentially problematic because of their ensnaring strike. That could tie us down a little bit.
I wonder if this
Other than
is
that,
worth
I
the
just want to try to
cost.
play around and see if we can take advantage of their sunlight sensitivity and blind them a little bit. So in addition to prioritizing Mindmaster Kettle, we also want to prioritize anyone close to our boat, so they don't jump on our boat and attack us. We just want to push everyone back to the other edge as quickly as possible, so they'll be easy to push over the edge. Kind of struggling with my Barbarian here, Karlak. If she jumps, she's not going to be able to push anyone. So we probably just need to drink some potions of speed so we can get more attached with our ranged fighters with our Warlock and Bard.
Still on my feet.
holding back. Making the move.
Let's get going.
Alright, maybe I'll get some inspiration.
Fire, Chucky.
Ground in the dark. This is actually the only inspiration a soldier background can get in the Underdark. So, looks like I'm hurting my own people here. So the Intransigent Warhammer has the Impulse Blast, which knocks nearby creatures prone after killing a target or landing a critical hit. Great if you're going for a crit build or dealing with large groups of enemies. Other than that, you have your standard Backbreaker, which can knock enemies prone, Concussive Smash, which can daze them, and Weakening Strike, which can inflict weak grip. And that gives weak grip gives the enemy disadvantage on their attack rolls and strength saving throws. So great if you're trying to throw someone
ready to sail.
and avoid getting hit by someone who can really pack a punch. Now, to answer the mystery you've all been asking this whole time, how you acquire the weapons if we've pushed everyone into the water, we're going to return to the decrepit beach rather than going on to Grimforge. And what we're going to find is that these bloated duergar have floated to shore. And we can find them on the beach of the decrepit village and acquire all of their stuff. On our way to loot Graymon's corpse, we're going to jump onto this little roof outcropping here in order to pick up a golden necklace. You need a decent perception check to see it. And it's a nice little addition to the loot. After we get back down, we're going to be able to dig up a chest and get a whole bunch of armor and equipment.
What's that?
Our channel is just getting started, so please feel free to drop a like and share, and don't forget to subscribe for additional Honor Mode content. Alright, so we're going to pick up Jorgaral's Greatsword, which has Colossal Onslaught, which strikes all creatures in a 20-foot line with bonus slashing damage, equal to your proficiency bonus. There's the Shining Staver-of-Skulls, which emits light in a 25-foot radius, which is great in Act 2. You don't want your hand taken up with a torch. The best weapon on the lot is probably Bow of the Banshee, which does blood-curdling emission, which can frighten a creature who fails a wisdom saving throw when struck. And it also gives you 1d4 bonus to damage and attack rolls against frightened creatures. And that's not just when you're using the Bow of the Banshee. If you have the Bow of the Banshee equipped, your melee attacks or spell attacks will also have this benefit. Corsair Graymon was a follower of the Absolute, so that's one less guy to fight when we're taking on Nier. And with that, we are headed out to Grimforge.